where we will be discussing flowers as companion plants. So first of all, there are plenty of benefits with companion planting. It helps control pests by deterring them. It can help attract pollinators to vegetables through flowers. It can help with overall nutrient uptake. It provides a beneficial insect habitat, which also relates to pest control. It helps overall use of space in the garden, and all of these benefits tied together increases overall crop productivity. So some common floral companion plants include certain varieties of marigolds, white geraniums, zinnias, and bee balm. These help deter pests and they attract pollinators to increase harvest yield. Tall, sturdy flowers like sunflowers provide support for climbing veggies like pole beans. And you can also use flowers as sacrificial plants. So creating a border of flowers like marigolds around a veggie and herb garden can help protect against pests. A good example of that would be slugs. A slug will focus its meal on a border of flowers and overall leave the crops alone. So attracting pollinators is a major benefit to floral companion planting. Bees see UV patterns of flowers, which means that they can easily see where to go for pollen. Here's a good example right here. This is a dandelion. As you can see, this on the right is how we see a dandelion, and on the left this is how a bee sees it. So right in the center is where they gather all their pollen. This is a huge reason why everybody is saying to not kill your dandelions, because they're everywhere and they are a huge source for pollen. Wind is the main form of pollination for vegetables, so adding flowers to attract pollinators can increase the yield of crops. Some vegetables, like tomatoes, they only rely on wind and certain bees, which are carpenter bees and bumblebees, to pollinate them. These bees use buzz pollination on tomatoes, so this is whenever they vibrate their bodies and they become coated in pollen to pollinate other plants. So I have a good example right here. Hopefully you guys can see that animation. As this bee is vibrating his body, all of these pollen particles are getting released and he's just coating himself with them. And only certain bees can do that. Like I said, the carpenter and the bumblebees. Honeybees cannot do that. Beet pollinated tomatoes have shown to have a higher vitamin C level, and they also can weigh more. So as you can see, the benefit in pairing flowers with vegetables, especially tomatoes, are really important to attract our pollinators. Thank you all for your time and willingness to learn about flowers as companion plants. Hopefully you learned something and this inspires some people. Thank you.